Hey, here we are in the Gendome app, and I was going to splice this directly into the other video, but this has to be in portrait mode instead of landscape, so that won't work. Anyway, so setting this up was pretty easy. There's that, you may have noticed there's like an IoT reset button on the front of the device, and you just hold that for 3 seconds. Then it lets you set up Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, and it can do 2.4 or 5 gigahertz. And I guess the reason you would use Wi-Fi is if for some reason you wanted to control this thing remotely. Maybe Bluetooth would make more sense since it should use less power. Or maybe if you don't need the app, which I think you really only need it for certain settings, then turn all that stuff off and save some energy. So anyway, you can see we've got, our load is now showing us 4 watts from our little IKEA LED lamp. And you can see the grid is feeding in 59 watts, and we're not feeding any solar in. And that's about it for this overview screen. It's kind of gimmicky but fun, I suppose. And then here's the device. So it's more text view of the same thing. You can turn the inverter on or off. And, oh, interesting, you can turn the USB output on or off even though there isn't a switch on the device itself. That's kind of cool. And you can turn the light on or off. You can get some statistics out of it. This is really kind of well done, surprisingly. And then settings, the name, the home it's in, buzzer, I forget what that does. Maybe, let's see, when the buzzer is turned, there will be a beep beep prompt during operation. When the buzzer is turned off, the prompt sound is disabled. Yeah, it made a beep beep sound when it decided to crash earlier because too much current was being drawn for it to charge the battery, and it dissipated. This solar DC output, you may remember there's a barrel connector on front. It can either be input or output. Who knows what would happen if you had it set to input and if you had it set to input and tried to use it as output, that might not be so bad, but the other way around, I don't know. So, both ways, probably not a good idea. Bluetooth is turned off. I think I may switch it over to Bluetooth and just use that when I want to change the settings. It was easy to get it on the Wi-Fi, and then I set the screen so that it stays on for now, which is kind of nice if you're just using it as a UPS and you just want to, have it as a toy so you can watch your wattage all day long if you have nothing else to do. Okay, I think that's about all there is to it. We can check if there's a firmware upgrade. There isn't. All right, that's about it. Thanks for watching.